welcome back to my Klutzy Cupid. It has been a few months since I recorded this game, and a month since I uploaded. And I apologize for that. Here we are in Golden Week, with both Kururu and Kotahina-sensei being aware of our relationship, that being myself, Sumugu, and Eru. And if you hear me sneezing, I apologize. I believe I'm coming down with a cold. Yeah, well, 'tis the season. It is almost the end of November already. Days passed by like this, and before we knew it, it was already Golden Week. For us in the restaurant business, however, it was the most hectic time of the year. Thank you for waiting. 2 cheese hamburger sets. Did I just say cheeseburger? As I just dashed busily around the dining floor, however, at times I would suddenly find myself getting distracted. That's why that was. It's because Zayda doesn't have a shift today. No matter where I looked around the restaurant, that adorable waitress was nowhere to be found. Honestly, it made me feel incredibly lonely. Poor guy. Before I got a girlfriend, I never would have imagined I was this clingy of a person. Oh, yeah, I know how that is. Though to be fair, that was partly because of how happy it made Eru when I acted like that. I'd always thought I was more of the aloof type. So in a certain sense, being in a relationship with Eru has changed me quite a lot.
つむぐ、何を仕事中にぼーっとしてるんだ。
Come in! Kina-san's angry voice echoed from the kitchen. Ah yes, this is our boss. Those of you that need a refresher. That's right, I need to focus on work right now. This wasn't the time to be feeling lonely. Eru would be waiting for me at home once I finished my shift, so I just had to hang in there. That's the spirit. Or, so I tried to tell myself. However...
あのな、つむぐ。
はい。
お客の前ではきちんとするようになったのは、まあ褒めてやる。
Yeah, okay.
だが、厨房に入ると途端に気が抜けて放心するのは周りに悪影響だからやめろ。
Yeah, you don't want to be distracted in the kitchen of all places in a restaurant, or in a kitchen. Period. Really. Go nasai. Well, seems like I wasn't able to clear my head completely after all. I just can't help it.
事情はなんとなくわからんでもないが、とにかく今日は。
I think she's gonna send me home. Tencho, why didn't you give Eru a shift today?
シフトはバイト同士で決めたんだろうが。連休中、代わり番号で休みを入れないと持たないと言い出したのはお前たちだぞ。
Huh. That's true, but... Hey.
重症だな。とりあえず顔でも洗ってこい。
Either that or give yourself a swift kick in the ass and get back into gear. Hi. Naturally, however, washing my face ended up doing little to curb this intense loneliness I was feeling.
つむぐ、いい加減にしろ。
Oh shit. Afterward, I spent the rest of the day continuing to get yelled at by Kina-san. Ugh. I want to hurry up and see Eru. Yet, despite these inner thoughts, Kina-san was right. I really was hopeless. And probably horny. I mean, what? Completely infatuated by my first love, my head was filled with thoughts of my girlfriend. All day long, I wanted nothing more to be together with her. And so...
おかえりなさい。お疲れ様でした、つむぐさん。今日は恋天使の状態でお出迎えです。私は恋ミエイルであり、ラブミエールでも。
Edu? Oh, I said that the wrong way. Whatever. The moment I entered my room, I pulled my girlfriend into a hug as she stood up to greet me.
つむぐさん
No, perhaps envelope, excuse me, was a better word. Since she was shorter and smaller than me, it was almost as though I was hanging on to her. However, what the fuck is he doing? Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I'm coming down with a cold. And that didn't help.
匂い嗅がないでくださいよ。
Oh god, now I have a headache. God damn it. Too bad. I missed you all day, so I need to get my fill of you right now.
つむぐさん
Then, perhaps sensing something in my words, she stopped squirming and instead softly wrapped her arms around my back. Not only that, she also patted me gently as though to calm me down.
よくわかりませんけど、大丈夫ですよ。私、ここにいますから。
Edu. No. Love me, Edu.
エイルでいいですよ。どっちも私で、どっちもあなたの恋人ですもん。その証拠に恥ずかしいですけど、私の匂い好きなだけ嗅いでくれていいんですからね。あなたなら。
She relaxed her body, leaning herself into me. Edu. I had no choice but to squeeze her even tighter. I held her close, savoring the warmth of her skin and filling my lungs with her scent. And naturally, of course.
あ、そのつむぐさん。
Yeah?
大きくなってきちゃってますね。おちっちん。
You're the one who said Edu and Love Me Edu were one and the same today. This is my first time doing this sort of thing with Love Me Edu after all. So...
つまりこの状態の私のことも欲しいって思ってくださってるってことで。
Well, it makes sense. Yeah, can I?
今日のつむぐさんはなんだか甘えっ子さんですね。
She tenderly patted me on the head. The wings on her back flapped softly too, as though reflecting her emotions.
昼間何があったんですか？
Yeah, it's just... I was really lonely without you at work. What the hell? I leaned in close, burying my face into her chest.
ああ、もうつむぐさん。
Then, taking a line out of my book, she said,
だったら今はもう私のことをこれでもかってほど味わって堪能してください。いえ、もうそんなこと言われちゃったら私だって何かしてあげたくなっちゃいます。だから。
I forgot how quickly things move in this game. She looked up at me, peering into my eyes. Her eyes were moist with excitement and anticipation.
今日はしてもらうだけじゃな 私にも愛撫させてください。
Love me, Edu.
あなたも私にしたいなら、一緒に試合っこしませんか？
Make each other feel good, she says. In other words, 69. Sure, that sounds good to me. I responded eagerly.
つむぐさん、意気込んでかわいい。
Seeing how enthusiastic I was, Love Me Edu's smile grew even wider.
じゃあ、ベッドに横になってください。
So, 69 was had. And, the whole time I was wondering, how does his sister not hear this happening? But anyway, afterward as well.
やっぱりつむぐさんの腕を抱かせてもらいながら歩くと特別です。
Yeah.
見慣れてるはずの風景がみんなキラキラして見えて、すっごくドキドキします。
Whenever we had free time, we'd spend it going on date after date. And of course, we were having sex every chance we got too. Yeah, of course. Infatuated with our newfound love, we couldn't keep our hands off each other.
クレープをおごってくれるんですか？
Well, yeah. It's Sunday, so the food stalls are open. Plus, you know, I want to try doing something a boyfriend would do. I'm a man too, so I want to show off a little in front of my girlfriend.
つむぐさんが男の人なのは私これでもかってほど知ってますけど、
Yeah, she does. I mean, what?
昨日もすごかったですし、私ヒーヒー言わされまくりでしたし。
Oh, yeah, she did plenty of begging, that's for sure. Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about.
はい、すみません。
Anyway, I'd just be happy to buy you a crepe.
ありがとうございます。私もすでに嬉しいです。
Alright, which one do you want then?
悩みますけど、ちなみにつむぐさんのおすすめは？
Can't go wrong with the chocolate one, I'll tell you that. If I remember right, the last time you came here, we'd gotten a strawberry mousse for you, and the chocolate banana crepe with extra toppings. I probably pronounced that French one entirely wrong. I think it's millefeuille, whatever. Let's see. Oh, looks like they got a new special. What about this assorted strawberry crepe?
私のためにできたような新メニュー。
So I see some kind of fate as well. Is that what you want then?
はいはい、ぜひお願いします。
Alright, sure. Excuse me, sumimasen. I'd like 2 assorted strawberry crepes, please. After buying our crepes, we continued our walk around town while eating them.
おいしい。最高ですね、つむぐさん。
Totally. The sourness of the strawberries and the sweetness of the cream match each other really well. I know I said this before, but I'll say it again anyway. I do not like strawberries. Or strawberry, anything for that matter.
バランスが絶妙ですよね。いちごが多い分、クリームも多くて。おいしい、おいしいですよ。
Crepes are definitely good, but personally, seeing you eat it with such a big smile on your face is even more of a treat for me.
私食べられちゃうんですか？いえ、もう食べられてましたね。
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Again, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying it makes me happy seeing my girlfriend so happy. That's all. What are you smirking about?
つむぐさん、イチゴに負けないくらい真っ赤です。かわいい。
Ch- You're the one who's kawaii.
殺し文句で逆ギレ。ありがとうございます。いろいろ私をこんな幸せにしてくださって。
I feel the same way about you.
つむぐさん。
That's what it means to love someone, right? True. What? Is my face turning red again?
あ、いえ、そうじゃなくて、私本当に幸せ者だなって。
Like I said, I feel the same way. Careful, your cream's spilling out. That's what she said.
おっと、
Oh, now you got it all over your mouth.
拭いてください、つむぐさん。私今食べるのに忙しいので。
More. Alright here.
ありがとうございます。本当に。
Ah, crap. How do I... Okay. Scouting for some thumbnails. And so we continued messing around as we ate our crepes. But despite all the banter, I could feel my heart pounding the entire time. Sometime later. Oh, feels like the day went by in a flash, huh? I murmured as I looked up at the darkening sky.
そうですね。楽しくて嬉しくて、気がついたら夕方です。
Yeah, it does. It really does. I felt her gaze on me from the corner of my eye. It felt like the right moment. What are we gonna do? Feeling my pulse rising, I made up my mind and turned to face her. Since this was a date, after all, there was one final thing we'd had yet to do. We're gonna go back to the Love Hotel again, aren't we? So, listen, Edu.
はい、何ですか?
What it is. Our date for today isn't over just yet, you know. So before we go home... Yeah, there it is. Why don't we pay another visit to that castle we went to last time? I pushed myself to say these words out loud. I wanted to finish off our date by making love to her. I was sure that she'd been expecting this too. After all, we'd done it countless times already. Since this was a date, it was only natural. However, her reaction wasn't what I'd been expecting. Her eyes opened wide for a moment, but... She suddenly lowered her head deeply in apology. What the fuck? Huh? Utterly confused, I could only let out a grunt of surprise. Dostano! We're on a date today, aren't we? It's only natural that we'd...
はい、いえ、それはわかるんですけど。
Then...
だからこそ、ごめんなさい、なんです。
What are you talking about? Finally processing her words, I managed to croak out this question. I thought she'd been having just as much fun as I was today. She must have been expecting us to have sex at the end of the day, too. But for her to be apologizing for turning me down, there had to be some sort of reason.
今日はですね。
You were having a blast, weren't you?
はい、すっごく楽しかったです。本当にありがとうございました。
Then why...
今日は本当に楽しくて、嬉しくて、 幸せでした。だから
Your expression turning serious, she straightened up, looked me in the face, and said,
諦められます。私たち別れましょう。
What? So, that happened. Oh. Well, let's see what happens here. What? What are you saying? The next day... I suppose my reaction had been worse than she'd expected. No, I think I would have reacted the exact same way. Yeah. After dropping that bombshell yesterday, Ayla had been acting noticeably panicked the whole time. So much so, that she would run away every time I so much as glanced in her direction like she had done just now. This didn't change while we were at school either.
私お花摘んできます。え？なんかあったの？早速地上のもつれ的なやつ？大丈夫？
Oh, Masura, you have no idea. Yeah. It's just... don't worry about it, we'll manage. That's right. I had no other choice but to corner Eru and resolve this once and for all. And so, during class, I sent her a message on Rhyme. I just want to be clear. I'm not mad at you. I needed to make that clear to her first. Good man. That misunderstanding was probably why she was running away every time she saw me.
本当ですか?
Yeah, I just want to talk. So let's talk on the roof after school. Till then, I hope you can try to calm down a bit. After I sent that, Ada didn't respond for some time. Looking over at her, I could see her peering down at her god phone, deep in thought.
わかりました。すみません。
But eventually her reply came. For now, I breathed a sigh of relief. For now, key phrase rather. If she was willing to have a proper discussion about this, then I was sure we'd be able to work things out. After all we'd been through, that had to be the case. Or at least that's what I wanted to believe. Oh no. And so, after school... Have you calmed down by now?
はい。ご迷惑はおかけしました。
Once our final homeroom period was over, we met up on the rooftop as promised.
自分でも混乱と言いますか、ぐるぐるしてしまってて、とんでもないことを唐突に言い出してしまって。
Yeah, you really surprised me, you know that?
ですよね。重ね重ね失礼しました。
Then, can you take back what you said? I've had enough. Let's break up. Ugh.
それは
For a moment, Edu hesitated. But in the end, she forced these words out as though making up her mind.
できません。
What the fuck? Sorry if you see my mouse in the corner there. I felt the blood instantly rushing to my head. There was no point in getting upset. I needed to know the reason she wanted to break up. Yeah, no kidding. This is awfully sudden. Then, can you explain to me why? Ada seemed to be able to tell that I was doing my best to keep my emotions in check as well. Nodding gravely, she paused as though carefully choosing her next words.
つむぐさんに愛を注いでもらうことが。
Finally, she quietly began to speak. I nodded, listening with my entire being.
つむぐさんに恋人にしていただいたのがあまりに幸せで、頭から飛んでしまっていたことがあるんです。
What do you mean?
私、恋電子はいずれ消える運命にあるっていうことです。
Oh, is this gonna be another son of a witch? I fucking hope not. Huh? I know you leapt to my feet involuntarily. But quickly realizing something, I lowered myself back down. Wait a minute. Are you talking about...
はい。最初の頃に軽く説明しましたよね。私の目標はラブチャームのメーターを100にすることだって。
Would you mind explaining it to me again? Yes, I actually forgot myself. What happens when it reaches 100?
私は恋天使ではなくなります。
You mean, like, you'll have fulfilled your duty?
はい。なので、あなたとの記憶も、そしてあなたの中の私の記憶もなくなってしまいます。
Yeah. I don't like where this is going. What?
つまり必然的にあなたとの恋も終わってしまう。
Is there nothing we can do?
ありません。恋電子はそういうものなので。
Her tone was decidedly matter of fact. However,
こんな女にいつまでも付き合わせていては、つむぐさんもどうなってしまうか。だから早く、まだ取り返しがつくうちに他の女性と結ばれた方がいいって。
that's ridiculous. This time I was the one who got her off flatly. I'd never accept that.
でもどうしようもないんです。だから私もつむぐさんの幸せのために。
I don't want to hear you saying that while crying. Then for the first time, Ada sucked in her breath as if only just now realizing the tears streaming down her face. But once she was aware of it, it became impossible to hold back her emotions anymore.
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。私ダメだって、無理だって分かってるのに、まだつむぐさんのそばにいたいんです。
Ada. At last, her true feelings came spilling out. The pain in her voice pierced my chest, making my entire body grow hot.
もう私あなたのことが好きすぎて。だから私どうしたらいいんでしょう。つむぐさんどうしたらいいんでしょう。
Unable to bear her cries of sorrow any longer. Yep. I pulled her into a fierce hug. Tightening my arms around her, I whispered, "There has to be a way. I know we can find a way."
つむぐさん、でも
No, I will find a way. I'm not giving up my feelings for you, Eru.
つむぐさん。
She trembled in my arms. Rubbing her tear-stained cheeks into my chest, she desperately called my name over and over.
つむぐさん、つむぐさん、つむぐさん。嬉しい。私も貫きたいです。大好きです。離れたくない。忘れたくない。このままあなたとずっと一緒にいたいです。
My heart ached seeing her cry and cling to me like this. I had absolutely no idea if I could even do anything about this, but I'm not gonna let her go. I vowed firmly to myself. Then,
つむぐさん。
lifting up her chin, Ada looked at me with tearful eyes. Yeah?
私、今、ものすごくあなたのキスが欲しいです。
Ada,
いえ、ごめんなさい。キスだけじゃ足りない。あなたが欲しいです。
I want you too. I smiled at the unambiguity. Wait. Unambiguity. Okay, yeah, of her words. I want you to feel my emotions, my determination with your whole body. Ugh. The harder I kissed her and wrapped my arms around her, the tighter she squeezed me back as well. At this point, neither of us cared that we were on the school roof right now. Yeah.
つむぐさん。どんどんおちんちん大きく。
Of course I am. Being wanted by the girl I love.
はい。私、明日なく求めてしまいました。だから最初は私にさせてください。最初はお口にあなたをください。
Panning this in between kisses, Adu quietly lowered her face in between my legs. Well, oh boy. He sure gave her the pipe, alright. Anyway. While we'd been making love, the sun had begun to set and evening was soon upon us, and I'm wondering, just like when they did it in his bedroom, how did no one either hear us or catch us in the act? Hold on, Ada. Still a bit dripping from between your legs. Yeah, I'm sure there is.
フッキー、フッキー。これで大丈夫ですか？
Better. At the very least, I don't think anyone will be able to tell from looking at you.
もう私的には分かっちゃってもいいくらいですけどね。
God damn.
私は力いっぱい大好きな人と愛を交わしたんだぞーって。
I'm glad to hear that, but, well, maybe keep that to yourself for now.
分かってますよーだ。
Then, as though picking up from where we left off before, Edu leaned into my hand and hugged me.
じゃあ帰りましょう。
Yeah. As always, I felt my skin tingle with heat after we had sex. Her gestures, the way she looked at me, All of it drove home the fact that everything about her belonged to me. Swelling with affection again, I gave her a peck on the cheek.
もうつむぐさんったら急にほっぺにチューなんてずるいですよ。
It's not.
だってドキッとしてなのにふわっとして私もしたいってなりますもん。ほらこうやって。
Stretching up on her toes, Edu planted a soft kiss on my cheek as well. This was exactly what made her so irresistible. It was just so adorable it nearly hurt. Let's go, Edu.
はいつむぐさん。
As we cuddled together and headed down the stairs, however.
やあ、つむぐくん、エイルくん。
What are you doing here? Ushiro-senpai! It almost seemed as though Ushiro-senpai had been waiting for us. Couldn't help but jump a little at his sudden appearance.
何かご用ですか？言っておきますが私たちやましいところはありませんよ。
Oh, very smooth, Edu. Very smooth. Edu sputtered nervously. Did I just say sputtled? Anyway, clapping her thighs together a little. She couldn't have acted more suspicious if she tried, but Ushiro-senpai didn't point this out. Oh, shit. Simply looked her wordlessly up and down.
何ですか？
いや、
Why don't I like the background music?
君は本当にそれでいいのかい？
Or should I say I do, but I don't like the way it's portraying the scene. What the fuck? Oh. I think I remember what I said before. I think he's her boss. It sounded as though he had seen right through her. Edu's brow instantly furrowed, and I could tell she was gritting her teeth.
いいに決まっています。そんなこと後ろさんに言われたくありません。行きましょう、つむぐさん。
Ahoy! Edu! Grabbing my arm and setting off at a run, Edu only came to a stop after we traveled a fair distance away from the school. What's gotten into you, Edu? True, Yushiro-senpai's remarks had been rather nosy, but I hadn't expected Edu to get so angry she would instantly snub him and run off. But now that I think about it, just what kind of relationship do you have with that guy, Edu? Feels like you two are weirdly familiar with each other. There we go. Almost as though they've been acquaintances for a long time. Perhaps something had once happened between them and that I didn't know about. To be honest, the thought made me a little jealous as her boyfriend. But before I could continue, she cut me off.
つむぐさん。
Hi? Oh my god. Suddenly, Edu kissed me. And that wasn't all. She pressed not only her lips but her entire body against mine as she feverishly made out with me. Unable to process what was happening, I blinked in confusion. Yeah.
お願いです、つむぐさん。
Pulling back at last, she looked desperately into my eyes and opened her mouth. Huh?
私が嫌でもあなたを 忘れないようにあなたの愛を私に刻み込んでください。
You mean I didn't do that earlier? You mean... She replied, kissing me ardently once more. It was obvious what she meant. She wanted me to ingrain my love into her. So deeply that she wouldn't be able to forget about me even if she wanted. Alright, Ada. Though we'd done it only a short while ago, I pulled her into my arms again and hugged her with all my strength. Let's go home. When we get back, we can continue this in my room.
お願いします。
Quickening our pace, we hurried home. Neither of us could think of another way right now. There was only a quiet urgency. A desperate desire to pour our feelings into one another if it was the last thing we ever did. We couldn't think of another way. And so we spent the rest of the day. By the time the night had fallen, Edu had drifted off to sleep, having exhausted herself both physically and emotionally. Not surprising, though, after how long we went at it. Lying, cuddled up next to her, my entire body felt utterly drained as well. But I couldn't fall asleep alongside her just yet. I still had something to do before the day was over. Mustering my strength, I got up to retrieve the love note from my desk. Oh boy. Oh, I wonder what the number's gonna be this time. Flipping it open, I quickly scribbled down Ada's name. Moments later.
恋にエイル運命度90
Oh. We're close. Kyuji, huh? It had gone up even more since last time. Although it still wasn't at 100. Shortly after, the love note's advice began appearing across the page.
関係者に話を聞いてみよう
Those who know more. Reflectively, I looked toward Edu. I was talking about those who knew about her, I assumed. But who could it mean specifically? The moment I thought that, however... Yup. Hoshiro-senpai's face suddenly appeared in my mind. Is it talking about him? And consciously asked aloud, but naturally Ada didn't answer. That only made me more curious. I never gotten a clear answer, did I? Just what kind of relationship do those two really have? After their interaction earlier, it was clear that there was something going on between them. In which case... I'll just have to ask Ada when she wakes up tomorrow. Making up my mind, I closed the love note, switched off the lights, and lay down next to Ada once more. A feeling of drowsiness immediately overtook me, and I soon found myself sinking into darkness. Ugh. God damn it.
つむぐさん、ずっとそばにいてくださってありがとうございます。
I wonder who this could be.
私です。はい。はい。わかりました。すぐに向かいます。つむぐさん、ちょっと失礼しますね。よいしょ。よいしょ。よし。行ってきます、つむぐさん。
来たね。
はい、お待たせしました。
では改めて聞こう。君はそれでいいんだね。
はい。昨日はごめんなさい。勘違いして怒ってしまって。私の覚悟はできています。
ならばあとは彼次第だね。
大丈夫です。
迷いのない即答だね。
はい。だってあの人の愛情を信じていますから。つむぐさん。
Well, now. So, we now know what's gonna happen soon. I'm not looking forward to it. Just gonna say that right now. Not looking forward to it at all. But guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, these Sumugu and Edu went at it like rabbits a lot. And I'm surprised, like I said, that Sumugu's sister, I honestly forget what her name is, it's been so long, and anyone at the school didn't catch us in the act. But, anyway, next time, well, we'll just have to see what happens. But until then, don't be a dick to your significant other, love is a battlefield, and keep on rocking.